Radiofrequency shave removal of nevi. This tutorial demonstrates two cases of cosmetic removal of benign nevi, one from the left breast and one from the forehead. To assist in identifying the margins of the mole, a surgical marker can be used to highlight the lesion to be removed. This is especially useful for flat nevi, where the margins are not elevated. Place a local block under the lesion and wipe the lesion with alcohol to keep it moistened. The block should be placed below the dermis so as not to distort the junction between the nevus and the surrounding dermal layer. Use the 1/4 inch loop tip on the radiofrequency scalpel to carefully excise the mole to the dermis. For the initial passes, the cut mode is used for removal of the bulk of the mole. The radiofrequency scalpel is handled very lightly to avoid excessive depth of excision. Use a light brushing stroke to remove the mole layer by layer. For fine passes near the base, the Surgitron can be switched to the cut coag mode to provide fine coagulation for hemostasis. The entire lesion is removed using the loop device in this case. The second case involves the removal of a forehead lesion that is well demarcated at its base, so a surgical marker is not used. The local block has been placed and is visible by the blanching skin around the base of the nevus. Again, use the 1/4 inch loop tip on the radiofrequency scalpel to carefully shave the mole to the dermis. For the initial passes, the cut mode is used for removal of the bulk of the mole. Shave off 1 to 2 millimeters of depth at a time initially, and then begin to make even thinner cuts as the base of the nevus is approached. Use a light brushing stroke to remove the mole layer by layer. Once only a small remnant of the nevus is left behind, the tip of the Surgitron is switched to the small ball tip to coagulate the remnants of the mole rim lightly. After each layer is coagulated, wipe the area with gauze firmly, which removes the layer that was just coagulated. After repeating this 3 to 4 times, the nevus is fully eradicated, and only the surface of the dermis remains. Perform one final coagulation of the base of the lesion for hemostasis. A very cosmetically pleasing result with minimal scarring can be obtained using either of these two methods. The latter is more precise, and physicians may find that using the ball coagulation finish provides the desired precision for high cosmetically sensitive areas. Post-operatively, the appearance is quite pleasing.